All right, there's one last thing I want to hit on from the Steelers-Bills game, because this really was astounding to me, because the issue came up twice, once in the first half and once in the second half, and we'll be writing about it at PFT. It deals with penalty enforcement after a touchdown. And after the Steelers scored their first touchdown of the game, there was a foul after the play on DK Metcalf. And it was enforced on the kickoff, not the try. Gene Steratore, longtime official who's now the CBS rules analyst, swooped in and said, hey, they screwed up. They should have enforced it on the try, which would have made it a 48-yard field goal for the extra point, not the standard 33-yard snap from the 15. And so the Steelers kicked off from the 50. They did the thing that everybody needs to do when you have a 15-yard penalty that is applied to a kickoff. You get it at the 50, kick it out of bounds, inside the 25. The opposing team gets it at the 25. So we're buzzing about, how did they screw this up? How did replay assist not get involved? This is an embarrassment on multiple levels. Well, then, clean up on aisle 5, Steratore shows up early third quarter and says, I got that wrong. Because the ball had already been set ready for play for the try, at that point, the Bills have the option. Enforce it there or on the kickoff. Now, you could argue they should have forced them to do the 48-yard thing.
The extra point.
The Steelers. Wait, who was the penalty on? The penalty was on.
It was on the Steelers.
Right. Well, no. The Steelers scored.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
The Bills got the choice. So it went back to the 20, not the 50. I got it screwed up late. You'll understand, because in the second half when it happened, that's when they kicked it off. I was wrong. They kicked off from the 20 to the 10. The Bills got the ball. So the Bills chose to push him back. I almost melted my own brain there. But Steratore comes in and says, we got it wrong.
Right.
I got it wrong.
Right.
Then it happened again.
Right.
That's what's amazing. It happened again, and the second time, they did screw it up.
It was on Cam Hayward this time,
It was on Cam Hayward, the taunting foul.
Right.
The ball had not been set, ready to play for the try, and the official came over and said the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. And there was not a peep that time, maybe because they stuffed Gene Steratore in a locker. He said, I'm not touching that one again. But that's what makes it amazing. The issue came up twice in the same game. The first time the rules analyst said they got it wrong, it turned out he was wrong. The second time, they clearly got it wrong, and nobody said a word about it. That's when the Steelers kicked off from the 50. They took the foul then, and that's what makes this one. Here's the twist. They could have done half the distance. They should have done it. It wouldn't have been could have. It should have been half the distance on the snap for the 1 point. The guy missed it. He missed the normal 33-yarder. It would have been closer. Maybe he would have made it. So it's just amazing to me that something that basic would get missed by the official and missed by replay assist and missed by the league office. You got 3 different people involved there. You got the referee, replay assistant, and somebody in the league office who's monitoring the game, and they completely missed it.
I don't get it. I don't. And you know my frustrations with the referee.
We're going to talk about it coming up.
It needs to probably be all overhauled, in my opinion.
But that one is what are you doing? Are you not paying attention?
We can't
to the
even
game?
follow the basic rules, right? Yeah, I hear you there, man. It's head scratching when it comes to stuff like that right now.